Hey guys, how are we doing today? And today we're watching episode 8 of season 1 of Hannibal. And in the last episode, it was pretty good because you get more of Hannibal in terms of, we pretty much know he is definitely the Chesapeake Ripper. And we see a bit more of him. For example, he has a therapist. And I wouldn't say you see a vulnerable side of him, but you see the other side of him, the side that isn't betrayed to Will and Jack and Elena, for example. And for example, you did see a bit of like maybe he was making a move with Elena, and yeah, and you had fucking Will. Imagine him being the dad to Abigail. Obviously, he's still fucked up from the whole thing with Garrett Jacob Hobbs. I'm sure that's going to come back eventually. And one of you guys said Abigail should, you don't see much of Abigail considering how important she is in the whole psyche of Will. And I agree. So maybe you'll see more of her as the season goes on in the next season or whatever the fuck, how many seasons they have. But yeah, the last episode was good. This guy named Silvestri. And at the end, you were kind of confused. Does he know Hannibal? But no. And Hannibal's very close to the investigation, which is very, very interesting, obviously. And they have no idea it's him. And I am assuming Will catch on eventually. Maybe by the end of this season. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But this one is called Fromage. Fromage. Further ado, let's motherfucking do this, boys. It goes 3, 2, 1, go. It's definitely an animal. It's just hearing shit. Yeah. That's the least messed up thing he's experienced, to be honest with you. What the fuck? Oh dear.
That's better. Good.
You freaky bastard.
Did you think it was a date?
Honestly, it never crossed my mind.
Oh. Why not?
Ooh.
You just don't seem like you date.
Come on, Will. Get in there, buddy.
broke.
They'll be a good couple.
not
I'll
dating.
ship it.
Who are you psychoanalyzing?
My friend Tobias. I Googled psychopaths, went down the checklist, and I was a little surprised to see how many boxes I had checked.
Why were you so curious to Google?
He's been saying very dark things, and then saying, just kidding, a lot. It started to seem kind of crazy. Does that mean that I'm a psychopath?
You're not a psychopath. Although you may be attracted to them.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Victim is Douglas Wilson, member of the Baltimore Metropolitan Orchestra, brass section, trombone player. He was killed shortly after his last performance. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head.
Jesus.
You shake it off. Get to work.
Okay, dude.
We'll come back in when you're ready for us.
He's not a very patient guy, Jack isn't, you know? Does he realize how much this affects Will? You can see through his now. Oh my god.
I'm not the only psychiatrist who's ever been attacked by a patient.
I hesitated to even bring up the subject of an obsessive patient because of your traumatic experience.
Right.
Hannibal. I'm your psychiatrist. You're not mine.
Made them easier to play. To open you up to get a decent sound out of you.
You pick it up and can't play it, he'll put you down and play you.
He took the time to whiten the vocals and kill for an audience.
And you believe he risked getting caught for a serenade?
I believe he wants to show someone how well he plays.
You remember when I said Tobias was saying very dark things?
I made note of it.
Well, he said that he wanted to cut someone's throat and play it like a violin.
It all connects.
What do you think?
Because he knows I'd tell you.
Ah. Does he know about Hannibal? When they were doing a recap of previous episodes, Tobias was giving Hannibal a weird look, like a... Is he hearing stuff again? Thing is, the dogs aren't responding. If he could hear something that was actually real, the dogs would be either barking or looking all over the place. So it's all in his head. It has to be.
What kind of animal was it?
She might have been a raccoon.
Might have been.
By the time I
She's
knocked
not
the
giving him
hole
a
in the
normal
chimney,
look.
it climbed out the top.
Okay. I think
Well, at least it got out.
Will has lost it. Like I said before, I ship it.
The way that I am isn't compatible with the way that
I am.
Ouch.
it wouldn't be good for you. You wouldn't be good for me, and I wouldn't be able to stop analyzing because I have this professional curiosity about you. I have to follow my own advice.
Damn. Shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and go now.
Wow.
Good night, Will.
This is gonna make things just a tad bit awkward now.
Franklin gave you my message. The murder is being investigated by the FBI. They're going to find you.
Let them.
Don't kill Franklin.
I've been looking forward to it. Actually, I was going to kill you.
Of course you weren't. I'm lean. Lean animals yield the toughest gut. What stopped you from wanting to kill me? Or have you stopped?
I stopped after I followed you one night out of town to a lonely road to a bus yard.
He knows about him, oh my god.
You're reckless, Tobias.
You've met your match,
I'm going
Hannibal.
to tell it. It wasn't just to restring your harpsichord.
I was going to kill you. I didn't poison you, Tobias. I wouldn't do that to the food.
My god.
Expecting someone?
So much tension.
Will Graham.
He's nothing like me. We see the world in different ways, yet he can assume my point of view.
By profiling the criminally insane.
As good a demonstration as any. I find it reassuring.
Something wrong?
Did you hear that?
Like a car, an animal,
hear
and a
anything.
commotion. Commotion of a car and an animal.
Excuse me a minute.
Fucking hell, Will.
Sorry about that.
He did say he
Officers?
would kill the investigators. to Hannibal.
Officers?
He did say that. Which means Hannibal kind of led him to his potential death. Ah, don't go down there. Are you stupid? Oh, Will, come on, man. The guy probably has a trap waiting for you. He's not stupid. He did all this shit really quick. Got him. Nice.
Report Tobias for what?
Tobias?
I came to say goodbye, Franklin.
What do you mean goodbye? Oh my God. Oh my God, is that your blood?
I just killed 2 men. The police came to question me about the murder.
Hannibal knew that this was going to happen. He's going to kill Franklin.
Okay. Scared? You probably feel like you're all alone.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not alone.
That's right, you're not alone.
He fucking isn't.
Nothing has happened in
Hannibal.
our relationship that you and I can't.
I was looking forward to that. I saved you the trouble.
Hannibal versus Tobias. Fight. It's like some duel. What the? Tobias, man, he's Hannibal's met his match. How is he going to explain this? Fatality. Finish him. Oh my god.
Budge killed 2 Baltimore police officers. Nearly killed an FBI special agent. And after all of that, his first stop is here, at your office.
He came to kill my patient.
Your patient, is that who Budge was serenading?
I don't know. Franklin knew more than he was telling me. He told Mr. Budge that he didn't have to kill anymore. Of poor choice and friends.
This doesn't feel simple to me.
Oh shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Will's not stupid, he's gonna catch on.
I feel like I've dragged you into my world.
I got here on my own.
Oh yes he has.
But I appreciate the company.
Do you think Hannibal's gonna like pull Will into his world and Will becomes like Hannibal? Because people did say this is not this has nothing to do with the other movies. Oh. I'm gonna have to watch the next episode straight after this because that was fucking good. Oh dear. So this Tobias guy. For the first time in this show, we meet someone who's kind of on Hannibal's level in terms of, you know, how he is and in terms of... But I got the impression that he wanted to be caught. Like, he wanted this to end in a way. So he wanted to end with him ultimately killing Franklin. And I think as soon as he knew that Hannibal was kind of like him when he was following him, maybe he felt better about himself because, hey, I'm not the only one in this world who's like this. Obviously, there's some differences in them, but it's pretty similar at the same time. And I feel sorry for Will in this episode. Like, it feels like, obviously, trying to make a move with Elena, and because of his psyche, and because was his psychiatrist, and she knows so much about him, you know, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't make sense why they didn't get together. But obviously, he feels a certain sense of compassion for her, and I'm sure it's the other way around too, but yeah. Also combined with him hearing stuff and him nearly getting killed by Tobias, you know. And I can see why some people are critical of Jack. Jack is... There's no sense of... he doesn't really understand Will's perspective. I feel like he just pushes Will to the front line, even though he's aware Will is very emotionally unstable, and he probably can't even hack it, to be honest. And I'm sure by the time he finds out about Hannibal, he's gonna go fucking, you know, he's going cuckoo, and he cares more about sorting out these cases than about Will's psyche. And I think that's gonna backfire on Jack. I honestly believe I think Will either do 2 things. Number 1, he'll become something he didn't want to be, and number 2, just leave and not help anymore, or maybe even I think Hannibal's trying to lure in Will too into his world. Maybe I won't be surprised if something like that happens if I had to predict, because this show is what is clear about the show is it's nothing like the earlier iterations of Thomas Harris's novels of Hannibal. So it's the first time, and these last two episodes we've seen Hannibal, we see the vulnerable side of Hannibal, him being a patient in these sessions with this lady, I forgot her name, this doctor who like Hannibal experienced a situation, a confrontation, a physical confrontation, and as his way of relating to her on a emotional level. And I'm kind of glad Franklin died. So I found him really annoying. This is my personal opinion. Towards him, I know how you feel. The plane is gonna crash down unless we control it. I'm like, shut up. And I'm kind of happy Hannibal broke his neck. Even though I like the actor, he was a Fantastic Beast and Walking Dead. The dude was needy, but that's just doesn't mean he was a bad person. Obviously, I don't wish death on anyone who's like that, but I wasn't upset either. That was my reaction to episode 8. I'm gonna watch episode 9 straight after this. So when you watch episode 9 reaction, you're gonna see me wearing the same clothes, me looking as sexy as always. So yes, see you guys next time, and stay tuned for the next episode.